Welcome to the color dimension.
So I'm gonna do something a little differently than I usually do. Today's color that I did, sorry, it was really long. The appointment was at 12 and I didn't get done until 9 o'clock. The type of color I did tonight is what they call a color correction. So this is what we started out with. I'm gonna try to get out the way so you can see like the full extent of this. She had a half color. It was half red, half super blonde. Most of that red faded out. She still has red that decided to stick to this part right here, regrowth here, faded out color through here. The ends is where she wants to be all over. She wanted to go back to her blonde, right? So looking at her hair, my assessment of it, right? I gotta take from here and all the way up to here and match that to what's going on down here. So when I go in and lighten her hair, I'm not touching her ends at all because they are already compromised, as you see down here. If I were to put lightener on that, she'd end up like probably 3-4 inches shorter than what she would have wanted. This was the first round of lightener. As you see, man, if I could have gotten all of her hair the color her root lifted, I'm the best. Ain't nobody this good. But that's just the reality of when you have previous color in the hair. I experimented with rose gold. You should have seen me try to lift this. I lifted my hair from black and I had green in the ends of my hair. So for me to get to this, which I'm probably gonna redo this. I don't know what I want right now. But anyways, you get the point. So yeah, we had leftover color, and if I would have stuck with that, we would not have been nearly as bright as what she wanted. She wanted to be platinum or close to platinum. And as I was taught, under promise, over deliver if possible. So I said, I don't think we could probably get to platinum in one go, but we can at least get close to that. I'm thinking the same shade. Let's see if I can move out the way again. Same shade that's on the ends of her hair, right? So I can't settle here. Now at this point, when I have a result like this, I gauge the person's patience first, if they have the patience to sit through another round of lightener, because ultimately that's what had to be done, because we had to get rid of this band right here. So I said, all right, so we're left over with a band of color. Do you got the time to sit here and go through a whole nother set of foils? And she was like, yeah. So I said, okay, we're gonna try and give her what she wants here. I did my best, the second round of lightener, to cancel out. There was still some residual warmth left. 100% of it was not wiped out, but enough that I knew I could work with it, right? So I threw in all the cool colors to try to cancel out whatever warmth was in there. I turned her roots purple. But the key is with color, color's always fixable. Always fixable. It's scary when you look at it. You're like, oh my God. If you know the color wheel, I could cancel that out, no problem. So I was like, do you have time for me to do a little shadow root? She goes, yeah, sure. How dark are we thinking? I'm like, my ultimate goal is I did not want to go too much darker. I just wanted to cancel out that purple. So I applied a neutral 9 and 7 at the base and buffered it with clear, because I'm not trying to have her roots over-absorb color again, just like it did with the first round of toner. So we applied a neutral at her root, gave her a little shadow root, and presto! Now let's take a look at the before, right? The before, that's the first round of lightener. This was after 2 rounds of lightener and having to go over the root. My bad. But it ultimately ended out looking fabulous.